All right, Zig is on the right here, and then on the left we're having #1 PR player from Tokyo Nights Season 1, Reekris, and we're gonna have Reekris' Lucina versus Little Mac here.
They're running a little button check right now.
Yeah. Are you gonna be playing Lucina? Are you gonna play Lucina like in game? Yeah. So Zig, very good Little Mac player. Most people generally consider Little Mac to be quite a bad character in this game, but you know, Zig really performs well with him. I mean, obviously this is the last game before winners quarters.
So they are
losers quarters. My bad.
The last game before losers quarters, and they are running a thorough button check to make sure everything is squared away.
Yeah,
as they should when they're playing.
So Zig showing up here with his Little Mac. You know, very good player. Zig is the one who got in contact with Tweak and False, brought them out here. So,
all right, shout out to Zig.
Everybody, if you are actually in chat, shout outs to Zig here. Not only a great player, but a great community member. And Reekris, you know, one of the admins of this event. You know, I really gotta hand it to Reekris for getting Tokyo Nights up off the ground from the very beginning. And also amazing player himself. I mean, you can't get to #1 PR if you're not good yourself.
Outstanding player. I played him online a couple days back, and
me too.
Oh man, he 3-stocked the crap out of Micro
He's
Ninja.
amazing.
So we're about to see us a good match go down right now.
Yeah, this is. I mean, the matches are only going to get spicier and spicier as we get through the bracket, and players closer in skill level are going to be playing against each other.
Absolutely. Let me make sure my wallet's on. That's at the side of this table. Oh, did you hand me my wallet, headphones, and yet?
And then Zig,
thank you, sir.
Coming out here, setting the music up as well. That's another joy of being on stream. I get to hear the music through these lovely headphones. So I get to hear the Generation 6 Elite 4 theme, or Generation 7, my bad. Sun and Moon Elite 4 theme here.
Oh, God, I love the Sun and Moon theme. Actually, the Pokemon soundtrack in general is lit.
Nintendo really knows how to make bangers in the game. So we're seeing here, Zig, solid opener, but you know, Lucina, another character known for a very good neutral game. So we're going to see how Zig plays around a lot of disjoint hitboxes that Lucina has here. You know, Little Mac, character that's has his very glaring weaknesses, and so we're going to see if Reekris is able to capitalize on that, or if Zig is just going to use many players' matchup experience against Little Mac to his advantage.
Excellent read by Zig, going off the down tilt, patiently waiting, following it up.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of excellent reads from Zig this game, because as a Little Mac player, you know, it's reads or nothing out there, and so I think we're going to be seeing a lot of good performance from both of these players. So, Lucina keeping the neutral game alive with the side B, very safe option, and taking out the KO punch that Zig had on deck there. Both players pretty even percent. Zig going for the heavier option instead of a quick attack, and Reekris able to punish him.
Zig goes for
but capitalizes on his inability to get ledge invincibility with the down smash. You know, very good hitbox below the stage there.
Well played by
Reekris,
Zig.
Not daunted by losing that stock. You know, keeping neutral his advantage state up very well here. Killing with the side B, you know, as I said, very safe option in neutral, you know.
Very safe option, you got the reach, you got the speed and power.
Lucina, Marth, Roy, and Krom all be using that with relative frequency.
Yep.
So, but Zig here, taking stock 2 into his favor with racking up a little bit of percent. Ooh, but Reekris, go for those falling.
Zig powers through with the forward smash.
You know, that's the Little Mac thing that you got to look out for, is his ability to armor through a lot of hits.
And finishes with nope. Looks like Reekris is still alive.
Not a kill, but you know, Little Mac with those. Another character, as we've been seeing on stream so far, another character with smash attacks that have a lot of distance on them, and they really catch you off guard. So he's got a KO punch. We're going to see if he's going to be able to send it up, or if Reekris is going to be able to
see if he's
time out the KO punches. Ooh, okay. Gets him with a nice back error to get the KO punch off deck. You know, you really don't want to make any mistakes when the KO punch is on deck. And Reekris, not scared of the shield pressure Zig's throwing out here. Falling down air, very good option. You know, it covers on both sides of Lucina, but you know. And
Zig is doing an excellent job of managing Little Mac's terrible recovery.
Oh, absolutely. You know, Lucina, a monster off stage, very good at giving characters, but Zig has not yet been caught. You know, he's really not letting himself get thrown off stage, and he gets that stock. So, going on a last stock for Reekris here, throwing out a ton of shield pressure. You know, breaking the shield down to half size and going for those down tilts to really pressure the shield. And Reekris, 68% last stock. Zig here, really holding on to neutral game, amazingly. Got another KO punch on deck, lowering the shield again with the amazing shield pressure.
Let's see if he's going to run up and hit her with it.
Oh, absolutely. Ooh,
oh, but he tried to launch it, but
the
failed.
aerial offstage, both players countering in each other's faces. Really trying to make sure they don't get hit with a big option. Let's see if Palutena can get the edge guard set. No, excellent air dodge from Zig to, you know, catch that ledge there. You know, I guarantee you Zig's offstage game is going to be amazing as far as air dodging and mixing up his recovery, because as Little Mac, you really need to be good at that part of the game, and catches him with an up tilt. Really good two-stock from the first game there, Zig versus Reekris. Now let's see if goes for the zero suit. So
in zero suit, Zig making the lowest tier character shine for real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Proving that tiers don't mean anything. It's always the driver in the driver's seat.
Yes. Yeah, at Zig, no player at this tournament demonstrates that more than Zig. Nobody walks up and expects Little Mac to two-stock the #1 PR'd Lucina in our group. But Zig, with utmost confidence, shows up and just up tilts him at 110% last stock. Not a care in the world.
You know what? Players playing at this level, if they're using Little Mac, you cannot underestimate them.
Yeah,
you know they know how to use
especially when
speed,
you're
the
this
power,
far
the
in bracket,
combos.
you gotta know that Little Mac has some fire underneath of his feet.
Yeah, this ain't no filthy casual.
Yeah, this ain't no Smash 4 picking up Little Mac for the first time, thinking he's cool and side being off stage to that.
I used to beat people with that all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like, oh, you're gonna side B? All right, see ya. But nope, that doesn't happen here.
All right, so it looks like game 2, we're gonna be going to Yoshi's Brawl here, which is the only legal Yoshi stage in the horrible setup that we're running. Sorry if you're listening, Tokyo SSB, but not a huge fan of our stage setup. I mean, we got 5 neutral stages and 2 counter picks, so what are we doing? But we're seeing Reekris go here with the zero suit, his most comfortable pick, I'd say. Zig, playing Little Mac still, you know, his most comfortable pick. So compared to Lucina, I think we're going to be seeing a lot more long-range neutral game zoning from Reekris here. You know, with Zero Suit does have a projectile, but Zero Suit also does have good options in the air as well. Tons of mix-ups. And so we're going to be able to see if Zig is going to be able to adapt to Reekris' good aerial game mix-up and, you know, just continue to land these tilts and smashes, or if Reekris is going to be able to use his comfort pick to take game 2 back in his favor. Reekris holding shield against the entirety of that rapid jab, doesn't roll through it, and almost gets punished for it, but gets out with a well-timed tap.
Here we're seeing some excellent recovery by Zig.
I guarantee you, we're going to be seeing a lot of that from Reekris. That's Reekris' bread and butter, the recovering down B to ground, and then
finishing with the up B.
Finishing with the up B. You know, we saw a lot of that with Samus in Smash 4. Samus still got good options with the up B. And you know what? Samus, another character, not only does she have mix-ups with her options in air, but has mix-ups while recovering. And, you know what? I bet you Reekris picked this stage because it's much more difficult for Little Mac to get the down smash edge guard.
Little Mac punishes the landing.
Doesn't need the down smash when you can just finish somebody at a high percent in the middle of the stage with his good neutral options out there. Going for another smash. Reekris shielding it, you know. Maybe Reekris is getting a little more comfortable with the matchup. Zig does have KO punch on deck, but unfortunately he was off stage, and Little Mac's recovery, well known to be not very good. So Reekris with a commanding lead this game as opposed to last game. You know, playing his really good zero suit against Zig's Little Mac. Compared to Lucina, I bet you zero suit.
And goes for the spike and gets it.
You really gotta watch out for that kind of stuff. Zero Suit, a character with a lot of those cheese setups that if you don't really know how to work around, she can get you at the really, really low percents just because she's got those great options. And you know what? Little Mac's a character. He can't avoid cheese very easily. So
definitely one of the easiest characters to cheese.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Notably, last match was the first time we've seen Zig die by falling to his death rather than being straight up KO'd.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is a testament to Zig and how well he recovers with the character with the worst recovery.
So
we'll see how he comes back.
Going into another Game 3 situation. We only have the best games on screen right now. Only the best players remaining in the bracket.
Alright, looks like they've selected Smashville.
Yes. Oh, Chroma. I think there's a game waiting in the bracket with Aggro. Do you mind calling him and holding him on that setup? Because that's a friendly setup. What? Yeah, Aggro's in losers. Yeah, Aggro was taking a little break, but I think we should get him playing because of yeah, I think we should have you playing after they're done with their friendly. Can you play there? All right, sorry about that. Doing a little bit of management, but Game 3, both players pretty even percent here. This stage is probably a little better for Little Mac than Yoshi's Brawl, but you know, Reekris still showing that Samus has the very good medium range and long range options out there. Keeping
Little Mac is
at
unafraid,
bay.
and he goes for the punch, goes for the Hail Mary, doesn't quite get it.
Punch doesn't get it, no. And so we're going back into a neutral game. We're gonna have to see. Zig, as you can see, he's really trying to rush down Zero Suit. Trying not to let Zero Suit get any of those long-range options. And almost gets KO'd, but makes it back on the stage. Reekris unable to get the edge guard off stage against Lil Mac. Ooh, an excellent down smash there. Ooh, Reekris, see, with the recovery mix-up that Zero Suit is so good at. And, yeah, so unable to kill yet, but, you know, both players very high percents. Yes, next move was a kill move. Zig, showing that Little Mac, a character that is bad off stage, bad in the air, has many vulnerable weaknesses, also has some very powerful strengths, killing very reliably on stage at any percent over 100. And Reekris is really trying to catch a mistake here by playing neutral very well, but like Zig not falling for it. And another KO that tries to catch him off stage, but unfortunately dies for it. But at 150%, not really a bad percent to go, honestly. And let's see if he can rack up a little more percent against Reekris, or if Reekris is going to take the neutral game back. But 30% off of that rapid jab is just insane. Just showing that Little Mac, a character that can really rack up that percent quickly. Not a character to be underestimated. If he has a poor neutral game, as for all things considered, but just like many high-tier characters, very burst-heavy character. Once he gets in, he can really rack up the percent. But Reekris, you know, playing a little slower, making Zig have to approach, and if he can read these approaches, he's really going to get the percent here. Alright, so here we go. Seeing Little Mac spacing out with his long-range neutral options. Ooh. Reekris going for down smash.
Powers right through with the forward smash.
You really, it's difficult to play against Little Mac because the moves that he'll use that throw out the armor, you know, he can really throw them out quite quickly too. And if you're trying to use a heavy option against Little Mac and he armors through it, it's guaranteed lots of damage just for seeing there.
Absolutely. Let's see if Reekris incorporates more grabs into his neutral gameplay.
As you can see,
he's keeping
Zig does the classic Zig neutral game where he doesn't even like wave dash or dash dance back and forth. He really just like stands still to apply pressure to the other player's mental game as well. But Reekris really not phased by Zig's strong neutral performance, and he's really holding on to stock. Zig only able to accumulate 17% so far, which is pretty low for a character like Little Mac.
And finishes with the down
And once again, as we're seeing, it didn't ground with a down B recovery. Still a great kill option. And Reekris has had the momentum in his favor for so long. We're gonna have to see if Zig can pull it back because Reekris has just been racking up percent after percent with Zig having no answer to it. Once again, Reekris having the amazing spot dodge game on point. And so he's able to accumulate this percent with little answer. Now it looks like Zig is able to take these trades, which does help Little Mac, because Little Mac generally has the percent lead in trades. But a trade isn't going to win you the game when you're a character that needs to go for a heavy kill option. But it looks like Reekris Reekris able to avoid many of Little Mac's edge pressure options as well.
Oh,
but
no.
he does have KO Punch on deck, charging the up smash.
Oh, and it's the cheddar cheese.
Unfortunate SD on last stock. You know, Samus a bit unwieldy in the air, especially when you're trying to do many mix-ups. And you know what? I bet you Reekris had a bit of a panic moment.
Probably trying to avoid that super punch coming,
He had KO Punch on deck and he was charging the up smash
overall
on the corner.
Overall, great match played by both guys.
Yeah, I mean, Reekris was really putting the numbers in on that third game. But with Little Mac, it's not about the numbers you get. It's about how you land the final hit.
You know, it's hard to believe this is the losers bracket because we have two of the best players in that.
Oh, really?
Two of the best regulars.
It's not
playing in the
our
losers
invitees from America and Norway putting in the work. It's really like